Hey everybody, back to my shop again. Working on rebuild the Monarch lathe here and started kind of tearing into it and figured I might want to post a video on it. Just kind of give you an idea what I'm working on. Started running my lathe here and I've been having problems with the oil getting to the oil lines up here, as you can probably see the main oil lines up here. I was getting oil on it, but it wasn't doing too much of a good job on it. So I took this oil line here apart. You can probably see it right there. And I wasn't getting much oil coming out of it. So I figured, well, it'd be a good time because I was trying to actually start out trying to fix my taper attachment. And I've been having problems with the oiling system in it too. So I'm probably going to have to take apart the meter and lines on the bottom of this carriage. So I kind of want to make a quick video on it and let everybody see what I've been working on here. So I come around the backside. And this is what happens when you don't take care of a machine. There's no reason for all that crap there. I mean, it's chewed up. All these chips and stuff in here. So it's important that people learn to clean up the machine when they're working on it. And keep it oiled, keep it clean. Make sure your felt wipers down on the ends here in good shape. This one here, I got this lathe pretty cheap, but main thing is keep your felts in good shape and keep oil on it, keep the ways clean. I'm not a big fan of doing tool post grinding on it, but if you have to, cover up your ways, clean them off when you're done. And another problem that happens too is when you don't keep a machine clean, you start getting this kind of stuff on the ways. Got little scratches and pits and stuff all the way down the tailstock slides on here. And the other thing is too, as you can see, one of the wipers has been smashed. And another problem is I don't have the part in front of me right now. Let's see. Here it is. Whenever you move a Monarch lathe, use straps to pick it up. It looked like somebody tried to pick us up with a forklift and probably broke the casting. So that's not going to be cheap to fix. So, and being a 75-year-old lathe too makes it even harder to find parts for them. So you pretty much have to cast your own parts or remachine what you got and hope for the best. So this is just a quick overview of what I've done so far to clean it up and get it all fixed up. Next thing I'll probably have to work on is that tailstock because it's sitting 7,000 slow below the center line. So let me bring you over here and show you what I got going on over here. This is the actual top part of the taper attachment. I've been cleaned up here with a little Scotch-Brite wheel with a little gray Scotch-Brite wheel on my die grinder there. And it looked like it's been coming back pretty good. I don't know if you can see it very well or not, but the lines on the vernier scale there for taper per inch and degree counter are kind of visible. And the other thing is I got to put a new lens in this here. Somebody scraped a piece of plastic to put in there, which should have an actual magnifying lens. And all I've been doing so far to clean it up is just been taking some degreaser and a brush. And this is what it started out looking like. And this is what I got down to so far. And then I've just been using my little Ingersoll Rand die grinder. These are very good die grinders that got a lot of power. But let me take you back over here and show you. This is what the bed looked like beforehand. Right here, I'm going to kind of give you a kind of overview. I know anybody owns a 16 CW lathe. There's not much out there on information about them, so I'm just trying to help anybody else out that might have one like this and might need a little guidance or whatever taking it apart. Really, I wasn't too sure about taking it apart at first, but now that I got into it, it's really not hard to work on. like in my case here, I have an overhead I-beam. I don't know if you can see it, how well you can see it. I got an I-beam with a trolley going right over top of the entire garage. 8-foot ceiling, or I mean 10-foot ceiling here, and got a chain hoist that runs all the way down the ceiling when we built this garage just for this kind of reason. But yeah, if you work on taking anything apart like this, it's definitely going to take a lot more than just 2 people to work on some of this stuff. Let me come back over here. Like this casting right here, my guess is it's going to be between somewhere around 200 to 400 pounds. I'm going to be kind of lucky because I got my chain hoist over top there. I got 3 holes here in the casting. I'm hoping I can get a chain through there or something. If I have to, I'll make something. I got a full MIG-TIG stick welding shop, so I can make about anything I need. But my plan is to wrap a chain through there or make something to put through these 3 holes or 2 holes, whichever I plan on using, and take all these 7 bolts out of here and try to keep a little bit of tension on it. You got to be careful because there's taper pins in there, and you don't want to bend those. So lead screw looks like it's good shape, not too bad. No, somebody modified the Acme thread nut that goes on it. That's the picture of the Acme thread. You can kind of see the screws in there sitting in the back of it. It might need a little bit of backlash adjustment, but I'm not going to worry about that till way later on. So far, it's how far I've got. Some of these bearings might need to be replaced. I don't think they're going to be hard to find. They look like a pretty common size, and they're precision bearings, which don't help but for price-wise. But anyway, we got to do what you got to do when it comes to fixing this stuff. But the other thing is, if you ever repaint a machine, don't do this. There's no reason to paint over top of the data tag like that. Take your time, tape it off, paint over around it. Don't paint the data tags. So anyway, I'm working on it. I'm going to tear all this electronic stuff off here too while I'm at it. This is way outdated stuff. There's better stuff out there than what I got. These fuses here are pretty old. Really old. Yeah, they're probably 75 years old. So other than that, that's about as much as I got done with it so far. But yeah, if you think you gotta fix, if you got Monarch lathe and you think you gotta fix it, don't be afraid to work on it. It's not hard to work on. It looks intimidating at first, but it's not hard. So okay, well, I'll get back to you with some more stuff when I get to it. Okay, I'll see you later.